Guys, my name is Mary and I go by the Healing Cave Lady, and today I'm here to talk
Kids Room Diffuser.
I'm going to show you like 5 diffusers for kids rooms, because I get this question over and over and over, and I keep referring people to different videos, and they're like, can you just do a kids room diffuser video?
So I said fine, okay, we'll just do that.
So I have about 5 diffusers here that I have ranked highest for kids rooms, and I'm going to go over the difference between them and why I like them for kids rooms. But the most important thing for me for a kids room is 1, that the kids think it's cool, 2, that it goes with kind of the decor, 3, that is either a humidifier or a more of aromatherapy diffuser. You know, during cold and flu season, I like to use a humidifying diffuser. And then the rest of the year, I actually like to use a diffuser that is really getting more of the essential oils in the air. So I'm going to talk about both of those styles of diffusers and my favorites in those categories. So the first thing is the diffuser has to have a blackout mode. It has to be completely no light. We want to make sure we have the option to have a completely blacked out room. So the other thing is it has to be able to have a light or something fun that can be turned off or on. You know, some kids do sleep with a night light, and I want it to be able to fulfill the purpose as a night light as well as a diffuser. So it has to have a light option. And the third thing is it either has to have a small tank or a big tank. I want the humidifying diffusers to be 300 milliliters or up, and I want the aromatherapy diffusers to be 200 milliliters or less. So I don't want anything in between one or the other. So either 300 or 500 milliliters or 200 or less. So I'm going to talk about all of those and your options for those. Out is the Lotus. How my kid was coughing like crazy, and then I put this diffuser on. It has a crazy blast. It gets more water into the air than most humidifiers. It is absolutely amazing. And what I love about this diffuser is it has smooth edges, and you can really change the look of this diffuser for your kids' room. So if your kid's into something and you have those little decals, you can put them on here. So like stick them directly because it's totally flat and smooth. So I have those little vinyl decals that you can peel on and off of things. So if, like, you know, we have a Hello Kitty or an Elsa or whatever, you know, maybe get some really cool vinyl decals from Etsy that you can put on and also remove. You can put those and decorate this with whatever you want. So this is kind of like a blank canvas for a kid's room. You can start by turning the light on, and it's automatically going to scroll through the colors if you leave the light on. So if you want to freeze it on the light, you hit it one more time, that color, or you can turn the light off by hitting the light button again. So I'm going to turn that on. So the mists, you have 2 choices in the mist. You have high, and you fit it in. You have low. So you have 2 different options with the mist, and like I said, all these diffusers that I'm talking about have like the complete blackout mode so that you do not see the light at all, not even a running light. So that is the Lotus, and this is 500 milliliters. ZAQ also makes a diffuser called the Dew. And what I love about the Dew is this diffuser only runs for a couple hours, which is what you want. You want them to get to sleep and stay asleep for the first couple hours. Like really, really hard push that aromatherapy in the first couple hours of sleep just to get them to sleep in that deep REM cycle. So this is only 80 milliliters. So that teeny tiny tank is gonna guarantee that you get a ton of essential oils in the air. It has a super, super, super fine mist. It's only 2 pieces and looks like a spaceship. So my kids think this one looks really awesome. The cool thing about this diffuser is it's gonna run just for a few hours to really get the aromatherapy in the air and automatically turn off. So you can turn it on if you want to have the night light on. It's automatically gonna turn off in a couple hours anyway, so it automatically will turn off. So you can leave it on scrolling colors, so it scrolls through the colors. And when it lands on a color that kids like, you can just leave it on that color by pushing the button again. So if you want the lights to be completely off, including that running light, you go and hit it in a 3rd time, and the diffuser is still running, but the lights are completely off. You hit it one more time, and the lights will turn off, and so will the diffuser. So you can choose to turn it off whenever you want. It's one button touch. It's super easy to use. It looks like a spaceship. It's small. It takes up a very small amount of counter space, and it is a true aromatherapy diffuser. So this is the Galaxy diffuser, and it's a push diffuser. So you actually just touch the top to click, and that's going to turn the diffuser on with the lights. Now, this one is cool because it kind of looks like a Galaxy. It scrolls through the lights. You can freeze it on the light color that you want, or let it scroll through the lights, or you can have the light feature off and still have the diffuser diffusing. 200 milliliters, so it's an aromatherapy diffuser. Even though it's really large, it actually has a small tank of water, so it's more for aromatherapy and less for humidifying, but it is really cool. And the top is ceramic, so it's a nice, heavy, sturdy diffuser. So again, one more time you push it down and it turns it off. So if there's no water in here, it won't turn it on. So don't try to turn it on with no water. So click to turn on with the lights, and it's gonna scroll through the lights. Click again, it's gonna freeze whatever color lights, and click again, and it's gonna run with absolutely zero lights, and click again, and it's gonna turn it off. So if you wanna run the lights for your children at night, it can be running, and then when you want the lights off, you can just come back in and click it off again to turn the lights off if that's what you wanna do. But this is the Galaxy from ZAQ. And I also have the 25% coupon code that's going on with that I'll put in the description box below. In previous videos as one of my favorite fun diffusers. My kids love it because it not only does lights up, it looks like a disco ball. The diffuser carries scent better than any diffuser that I've tried now. Okay, so these come in 3 different options. So like I said, you can have the lights. They're automatically going to be scrolling. This one has little dots, this one has little snowflakes, and then there's one other option with squares. And you can have that light on. You can let it scroll through the colors, or you can scroll through and choose a color by hitting the light button. So if you know, your kids pick one they like, they can choose it, or you can have it totally off. And you basically are gonna go through a ton of different colors, and then it's automatically gonna turn off. You're setting this before they're asleep. Oh, I just turned it off and on. Okay, so you have the on feature that's gonna run all night long, or you can do 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours. And there's 3 mist options. There's a high, there's a low, and then there's the 30 seconds on and 30 seconds off. So most aromatherapists recommend the 30 seconds on and 30 seconds off mode, because that basically makes it so that you're not going to become desensitized to your oils. As you can see, that automatically stopped going, and it's going to do 30 seconds on and 30 seconds off. So you have those same 3 options and the complete blackout mode. So it's nice that you can turn the lights off completely with that option. And these, of course, have the option to run absolutely all night on the on feature, or the 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off feature as well. So here is our Sparoma diffuser, and this one looks like a penguin. It's super cute. Love about this diffuser is it is ultra quiet. Okay, here. 300 milliliter tank, runs actually like up to like 16 hours. So this is kind of like the long diffuser for if you need moisture in the air for your child. It doesn't have a large blast like the Lotus. So if you need something that puts a ton of water in the air, go with the Lotus. But if you want something that doesn't put tons of water in the air, it's more about aromatherapy and getting some extra moisture in the air, I would choose this one. It has the 300 milliliter tank, and you can choose it automatically when you turn it on. It will run until it runs out of water. If you hit the button again, it's gonna run for an hour. So your child has the nightlight for the hour, it has the aromatherapy for the hour, and then it automatically turns off. So this is a good option for if you want a nightlight feature for your kids until they fall asleep, and they have that essential oil in the air to kind of help them go to sleep, and then it automatically turns off after an hour. And off. On light. Low light, or meditation light. I do 3 things like on a nightly basis in my children's diffuser. Blue Tansy from Florihana, which is chamomile. It's not only calming to the child when they inhale it, but it actually calms the whole nervous system. So if you combine that with lavender, I do Lavender Vera or Lavendin Super from Florihana. Between those 2 oils, it really calms the child, not just like because it smells good, it's because it actually calms down their full nervous system. So it makes them sleep and sleep harder. So that is why I like to diffuse these oils at night. It is a kid-safe peppermint oil, Spearmint. This one's from Simply Earth. I put a drop or 2 of that because it actually kills mold, bacteria, and viruses in the air with anything respiratory, so it helps with the respiratory system. So that's why I like these 3 oils together. They smell good together, they blend well together, and they serve a couple different purposes. So you've got those 3 oils that I do, you know, maybe 2 drops of the Spearmint, 3 or 4 drops of the lavender, and 1 or 2 drops of the Blue Tansy. So that is really kind of the aromatherapy that I want my kids to just, you know, bring them down, help in the wind down process, help bring down their whole nervous system and to relax them so they get deep sleep and they stay asleep.